Hey guys, it is Carly here bringing you your Tuesday review on body bags, and today I decided to go with a movie that I've had on my stack for quite some time now. It's just one that I kind of felt like I had to be in the mood to watch, so I hadn't watched it because of that, and I decided to just go with it last night, and that is As Above, So Below. I had heard great things about this film, and the reason I kind of just put it off is because it is found footage, and I feel like you really have to kind of pay more attention to found footage films as opposed to other films because they're so, shaky cam and sometimes in dark locations, and you can miss something very easily. So I decided to kind of put it off, and finally watched it last night. So the story here in this one is you have this girl who is obsessed with finding this ancient artifact called the Philosopher's Stone. It's just something that she really wants to find. It's supposed to grant you like eternal life. So in her research, she finds that it's apparently hidden in the catacombs deep beneath Paris. So she assembles this group of people to go down into these catacombs and kind of descend and try to just kind of explore and look for this stone possibly, and that is when things start to take a turn and get crazier and crazier as they descend further down. So that is the story. First off, like I said, found footage films, my main problem with them is that sometimes I have trouble paying attention to them because it's one of those things where if you look away, you might miss something easily, or it just kind of takes me out of it sometimes when it's found footage. I used to hate these types of movies, but I've definitely come around on them over time. There are some that I really enjoy, and I gotta say, this movie, there were some parts where I kind of was a little taken out of it, but at the same time, it kept my interest throughout because there are some really creepy moments in this film that actually got me. Like, I didn't see them coming, and they actually made me jump, and I genuinely feel scared. So, I don't really get overly frightened by films nowadays, so anytime something can scare me, I gotta give it credit, and this movie definitely accomplishes that. Some of the things they just see down in, in the ground are just really creepy and disturbing. Like, they see this woman kind of conducting like a ritual, and she's singing, and they're all singing, and it's like really creepy and eerie. And also, they're down underground, and they're kind of crawling through tunnels of bones and just tunnels in general, and that type of stuff really freaks me out because I am personally very claustrophobic, and I feel like a lot of people can definitely relate to that, and anytime you see that captured on camera, it makes you very uncomfortable, and this film once again accomplished that quite well. There are some scenes in this that I get very anxiety filled because it's very claustrophobic, and I just feel bad for the characters. I know if I was in that situation, I would definitely be panicked throughout the entire thing, especially because the main thing here is they're trying to find their way out, and the only way out is to just keep going down. So I feel like I probably would be screwed and not survive because the thought of just seeping down further into these holes, into the earth, and not even knowing if you're going to get out, and then there's all this creepy shit going on, I definitely could not handle that. So once again, it definitely captures that very well, and the characters are alright. For me, they were a little bit forgettable, I guess. You only follow there's not that many. There's the girl, and then there's like 3 or 4 guys that she's with, and it's just your average group, I guess. There's nothing overly special about them, in my opinion, but they do their job. They're good at acting and everything like that. They're just kind of forgettable characters for me. I don't really remember their names, to be completely honest, and at times I kind of got them a little bit confused, sort of like in the movie The Descent, where you kind of get the girls confused, and that's just kind of because of the location, I would say. So there's that. It's not a really big deal or anything like that, but all in all, I thought this movie was very effective, very creepy at times. Like I said, it gives you the genuine creeps at times, and it also makes you feel very uncomfortable. And as for the ending, I was pretty okay with the ending. I thought it wrapped up pretty nicely. So yeah, I can see why a lot of people like this, and if you never got around to checking this one out, I would definitely recommend it. If you're not a huge fan of found footage, I guess you might not care for this one all that much. But like I said, I'm not overly huge on it, and I still like this one. So overall, I would definitely recommend it. So 8 out of 10 for As Above, So Below. Thank you guys for joining me for this Tuesday review, and as always, I will see you next